Hello Libra, welcome to your June 16th through 30th reading. My fellow Libras, love and gratitude to you all. Don't forget to hit the like button down below. That is letting YouTube know that I'm doing my job properly. So, many blessings to you all. This is a collective reading for all Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you would like a private reading, please go to royalmystic.com and book your reading there. I'll be happy to assist you. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. Thank you so much, Divine, for your presence. We appreciate these beautiful blessed messages, blessed messages. And thank you so much for your assistance. We receive them in the love and light in which they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance, and we appreciate your presence here. Thank you so much. You are always welcome. This is your here and now. We have the Five of Cups, the Hermit, the Knight of Wands, and the Chariot. Love life, relationship, and spiritual life. We have the Ten of Cups. We have Justice, which is the major arcana sign for Libra. And we have the Knight of Pentacles, which can mean a commitment, either financially or in a relationship. We have in our finance and career, we have the Six of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the King of Swords. Very strong Libra energy in the career area. Three of Pentacles is the underlier. This is an expansion in your ability to earn more money. Now, it can be through something you already know how to do or something that you're fine-tuning. Generally, when this card comes in, it's something you already know. It's a skill that you possess, because that is pulling it from the fire and doing it from right now. And I don't see any apprentice cards out here, so it is something that's unique to you, as your specialty. Five of Cups. Now, this can be a moment of reflection where you're looking back at the past and things that may have happened. Okay, you are not in a bad state here. These two cups here are ready to move forward, but something from the past may be showing itself, and you have to look at it and move past it. Don't get stuck in a pity party. Now we have the Hermit. This is about finding your inner light and showing yourself your own path. Now, your higher self already knows how to proceed. For whatever this is, this negative thing that's happened or the sad thing that's happened, you can move forward through your own guidance. It is really not, it is source energy. It is your higher self. You can trust it, okay? Within yourself, if you can meditate and get still and quiet and even just do the exercises to ground yourself, allow yourself to clear your chakras, do yoga, tai chi, anything that will do spiritual work, you will help yourself by doing that. The meditation will help clear your mind. And I always want to remind people, I didn't know this, and so I'm telling it to people so they know if they've never meditated. When we pray, it's the same thing as meditation, only in prayer we speak. We are asking God for something. We're asking the universe. In manifestation, we speak, okay, when we're doing the law of attraction. When you pray, you listen. Silence is what you want so that you can hear the universe guide you. When you listen, you get source information. Now, it's not going to happen the first time you meditate, more than likely. Okay, some of you, yes, it may. But more than likely, it takes a little bit of practice, okay? Because it's hard to sit still and quiet and not let your mind run off, okay? What they call that monkey mind, when your mind just starts racing and jumping to thoughts. So you observe the thoughts, you let it go, you go back to quiet. That's the way you do it. And honey, there's so many things out here on YouTube, you can Google how to meditate. Okay. Knight of Wands. This is action is now required. So you're going to take your moment to grieve your loss. You're going to center and focus with the meditation, and then it's time to get on about your business. because the big stuff is a-coming. The Chariot. I received this. I'm a Libra. You all know. I received this Chariot. This is an upgrade. This is very fast moving. This is wonderful energy coming in. It is a victory. It means being seen in higher esteem. It means upgrade in life. It means travel. It can mean transportation. There's just so many good things about the Chariot. It is what the kings, queens, and pharaohs traveled back and forth. So it's like the Greek limousine. So some of you may even be having some kind of notoriety come to it, because it's also known as the Hollywood card. Lots of attention being paid. Now, I just heard somebody's getting their name in lights. That's my guide just said it as I was picking these cards up, and your name is in lights. So whoever's watching, that's for somebody. 10 of Cups, happily ever after. Now this is sometimes we have to go through some what to get to the happily ever after, right? So the 10 of Cups is a balance, or attaining the goal of the harmony. Okay. Now sometimes harmony happens when people have somebody has to go to get harmony. So whatever has to happen for that, it will. For some of you, this may be the sale or purchase of your home. Okay. Now, if that's the case, if it's the sale or purchase of your home, you've got the Justice card, which is showing that you get what you ask for. Okay. Or if you're bidding, then they choose you. Okay. They choose your bid. That's very favorable for receiving what you're asking for, because here's the money. The Knight of Pentacles. So the money's being dispatched to you. Now we have career and finance. 6 of Wands. So the 6 of Wands and the Chariot are very, very similar about the victory and being seen head and shoulders above the rest. So this again shows a front runner being shown in the limelight, returning home from battle victorious. So this is a wonderful card for the energy. The Knight of Swords is your Libra energy, riding through with the speed of light, letting divine information just flow through you like a river. That's what I do here. You just have to let it pour through. The King of Swords, definitely the Archangel Michael energy, and definitely the Libra King. This is standing in your power very strongly. So it graduates from the Knight to the King. And it's sort of kind of like you're protected, right? If this were a battle scenario, you've got the victory, the Knight, and the King. So these are all solid victory. That's the chain of command, right? So thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Libra, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. Thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages. We receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. Thank you so much for your divine guidance. You are always welcome and very appreciated. Well, that went smoother than the first prayer. Again, boom, victory. 6 of Rods, 7 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. We love that. I'll take that every day. Oh, I flipped 2 cards. 7 of Pentacles. Strength. The Hermit. Is that the Hermit on top of the Hermit? No, the Hermit's over here. Okay, I was about to say, what? Hermit's over there. It's not unheard of. We get the double cards all the time. I think that is the coolest ever. The first time it happened, I was like, oh. It was a really good one, too. I think it was a sun on the sun. Queen of Swords. Very Libra. Very, very specialized. Very, very focused. And in power. Large and in charge. Libra Queen is nobody to be messed with. We will not take any stuff off of nobody. And, I mean, we're very, very hard to get going but man, you don't want to be on the other side of that sword. It is not fun. We don't like it. We don't like confrontation. We hate it. But we'll do it. And if you get us mad enough to do it, then you've just waved a red flag in front of the bull. That's all I can tell you. So this is that very focused intention, it looks like you have a very specific knowledge. Okay, kind of like me with the tarot. And I'm a Libra, so it's very, very relatable. You have a special skill. This particular Libra has some kind of special, focused, pinpointed specialty that allows that extra. These two in the air are saying there's more money to be made, and it's an expansion. So here's the part where you're getting over some old stuff. You have a victory, okay, which lets you move past. So you vanquish that and move on. Then you have, this is called the seeker. Seek and you shall find. So seeking in your higher self will bring you to a place to allow you to cut loose of things that no longer serve you. Those two swords that he's walking away from, he's placing those in the ground and moving on with only what's useful. This can also mean moving, okay, if you're actually physically moving, for those of you with the house thing. Here's the action. And by doing all of this, the prosperity comes in, the Ten of Pentacles. This can mean a commitment of saying I'm all in, or a big paycheck. Now we have the Chariot, which would go right with that, which is the upgrade. So even though you got this Ten of Pentacles, there may be more to come because there's an investment involved. So there was something that you put your time and energy into, the Seven of Pentacles, that's about to pay off. Okay, so it's all about the Chariot coming in. Now the Chariot's very fast moving, so this is not going to take too long. So there may be a double whammy here going, double money. Hey. Here we go with Ten of Cups and the Strength card. So this is talking about enduring until you get to your goal. So I said earlier, this is a goal for someone. It may be a goal of harmony. It may be a goal of owning your own home. This is very much the Archangel Ariel. Ariel is the Lion of God. Ariel will go through hell and back with you. He will not leave you. He will not abandon you. And through any battle, he will stay at your side, no matter how rough it gets. So that's the really strong, Archangel Michael is awesome too, which you have over here. This King of Swords is also the Archangel Michael. But Ariel is the day-to-day. Michael flies in when there's a battle to be had, but Ariel goes through all of the battles with you. Here is the Justice card, which is having the focus. Man, this is really, I know this is talking about meditating and allow yourself to, this is an inside job for somebody. Somebody's got to really dig deep and find their path. They may be feeling very lost at this moment. But you have your Libra energy right here. This is the divine Libra. So you can do it. Our inherent nature is all about balance. We have the Knight of Pentacles here, which is the money on the way. And this is saying no matter what's happening, there's chaos happening in the background. No matter what's happening, stay focused. Just focus on the task at hand. Stay balanced. The money's coming. Now, Six of Wands, victory, rah. Temperance on top of it. This is the Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel is the keeper of the light, the keeper of inspired thought and action. You see this white spot on top of his head or her head? That's not a faded spot, that's light. So when the light comes in like that, it's what's happening is Uriel is doing some alchemy and creating situations that are very, very synchronistic and will flow perfectly. We just have to be patient. That's what the temperance is about. Now, Knight of Swords coming in very quickly. It's going to be a divine, like a lightning strike. Oh, it's time to take action, or this wonderful thing, look at this information. Oh my God, we have a new thing happening. And this is the Fool card. The 0 in the major arcana. And the 0 stands for the circle of life. It's unbroken. It means a smooth transition. One thing ends, the next thing begins. This little pack on his back, doesn't have room to hold very much at all. So you cannot take any old baggage with you. You gotta leave it. That's what that Seven of Swords is telling you. Let it go. And after you have this Hermit twice and you do the meditation, you should be more in balance and able to do that. So open your heart, move in with the heart of a child that has no fear and has not been taught negativity. Allow yourself to move forward with innocence and grace, and enjoy the new beginning. The King of Swords, beautiful Libra King energy, masculine energy, very intelligent individual. This can also be, this particular energy or Libras are drawn to these specific jobs that I'm about to name. So if it is someone else embodying this energy, this would be an engineer, a lawyer, a doctor, a judge, anyone who's an architect, anyone who's a scientist, in law enforcement and armed services. He is the patron saint of the first responders. So this person is very protective, okay? And it looks like that it's serving you well, and it is your energy too, because, we're Libras. It doesn't matter if it's male or female. We have the Queen and King out. So Archangel Michael is always about moving obstacles and making sure justice is done, okay? And then you have this Two of Rods. So moving forward in a new direction. Again, I told you earlier, sun behind him is always a good sign. And that means a new dawn, a new day, taking the world in your hand and moving forward to do whatever the new thing is here for this beautiful leap of faith you're taking. It is going to pay off though, so don't just feel the fear and do it anyway if you guys are having a moment. So, hey, yay Libra, I expect to see some good comments in here. I know some big things are happening for people. I hope you all have a fabulous second half of June. Don't forget to hit that like button. And I have weeklies already out, so you can, or the weekly is already out, and you can watch that and do the meditation. If you just really love you some Royal Mystic, jump down there and hit that join button, and for $4.99 a month, $4.99, you get 25 daily readings. I combine the weekends, so it's not the full amount of 30, but you get 25 readings, daily affirmations, and a wonderful meditation each day. So it's very restorative, and I have a really great group. I love all you guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful June, the rest of it, and we'll see you again in July. Blessings, love, light, and prosperity to you all. Namaste.